Hello everyone. Today we're gonna study If Thou Must Love Me. It is a sonnet by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. My discussion will be based on CIE Cambridge International Literature in English syllabus. Based on this syllabus, I will just discuss the theme and what the poet want to say here. If I come first, I will say that here the poet says us that we should love anyone for the love's sake, not for any other thing. Suppose I am very beautiful or not, I am having a bunch of money or not, it doesn't matter. Love is, we all know that love is unconditional. There is no condition remain in this love. So if we just start from the first line, the poet is saying, if thou must love me, let it be for mouth, expect for love's sake only, not to say. If you love me, just love me for the love's sake. Don't need to say anything that like, I love her for her smile, her look, her way of speaking gently, for a trick of thought that falls in wealth with my and creates brow. See, in the third line, the poet is saying, don't need to say that love me because my smile is good, love me for that I am very well with you. Just love me only for the love's sake, only for the things. It is an eternal inner feelings. Love is the emotion, eternal emotion, that you should love me for only the love's sake. Then I'm moving on. The poet is saying, a sense of bliss is on each a day. For these things themselves, beloved may be changed or changed for thee, and love so rough. We all are going to change. We all have some certain age. With the passing of time, we will gonna old or like that. So the writer is saying here, the poet is saying here, if you love me, you don't think of my smile, my appearance, because one day my appearance will go out, one day my age will go out. So what will remain there? There will be my soul, isn't it? So we should not think ourselves for other things. Our love should be based on love base. Then the poet again proceeds, maybe unrough so, neither love me for thin own dear pity's weeping my cheek dry. A creature might forget to weep who bore they for comfort long and lose thy thereby. That now the writer is saying, don't need to think that, don't need to sympathize on my feeling, don't need to think that if you don't love me I will cry or there will something that. A creature can cry. Even a cry can be stopped without a love. Suppose you all are giving me pain, so someday I will forget to cry, isn't it? But you don't need to think that I'm crying. So being a sympathize, you just go and say, okay, I love you. Love is not like that. Love doesn't think, love doesn't mean to sympathize. We should be rather apathize when we love someone. There is a vast difference between sympathy and apathy. Sympathy means we just follow, I'm feeling pity for the girl or the boy. But apathy means I'm feeling from the deep of my corner that, I'm feeling his or her pain and I'm praying for his or her, for my heart. It's called apathy. So writer is saying, don't need to be sympathized on me. Please, don't need. I don't need your sympathy. Last two line. But love me for love's sake, that evermore thou may love on through love's eternity. Love me for love's sake, and our love will go through eternity. It's not based on something, some silly matter. It will go on eternal, even after the life of our eternal, after our life, when our life will move on, we will move to the eternal world. Still then, please love me. We need to be focused on our inner soul, our inner love. So today I gonna stop here. I don't explain what is a sonnet, it's about its stanza, its rhyme pattern. I just focus on the theme that you need to answer in your answer paper based on CIE question paper, what I have told earlier. So if everything all right, then I will be making a video furthermore about sonnet is pattern like this. But today's discussion is only based on the theme, what the writer is saying here. And the main theme of the poem is love is unconditional. So we should love for the love's sake, not any other reason. Thank you all.